C8, determine the zeros or roots of each function or equation. Remember those blue dots? That's what we're trying to solve. Remember some of the hints I gave you guys in the way at the top at Skills Practice 115 is this in standard form? And the answer is no. Why is it not in standard form? It's because you have that 1 hanging out over here. So let's move it over with its friends. So subtract 1. 5x squared plus 8x minus 4 equals 0. Here in yellow, this is happy because it is now in standard form of quadratics. Okay, why did we do that? So we can do things like identifying the a value. So I have a equals 5. B equals 8, and C equals -4. All right, let's go for the home run. Let's see if we can factor this. Now remember, why am I drawing both an X and a box? Okay, let's review that really quickly. Remember, if A equals 1, you just have to use the X method. If A is greater than 1, you have to do an X and a box, okay? That's how I teach you guys. So in this problem, it is bigger than 1. So no, yes. Okay, we're going to do that. All right, so I need A times C and the B value here. So A times C is -20, and my B value, which is 8. Okay, let's write out our factors. 21, 10 and 2, 5 and 4. I don't think I missed any. So let's go through these. 20 times, I'm looking kind of at the subtraction, right? Like 20 minus 1 would give us 19, so it's not that one. 10 minus 2 would give us an 8. That works. And 5 minus 4, or 5 plus 4, that would not equal 8. So my answers are going to be 10 and 2. Now, again, we have to double check these. They have to multiply, and then they have to add to be 8. Does 10 times 2 equal -20? No. And one of those has to be negative. So 10 minus 2 would give us an 8, okay? So what do I do with these numbers right here? I write them here and here, okay? How do I get the other numbers? Let's go get the other numbers. Let's change colors. Get how about a purple? Okay, so the first term always goes in the top left, and the last term always goes in the bottom right. Remember, the 10 and -2 here are splitting basically an 8x, okay? So that is the reason why I add an x here and here. 10x minus 2x gives us a negative or positive 8x. All right, let's factor here. What do they have in common going in that direction? That is a x. How about going this way? What do they have in common? They have a 5x. How about in this direction? You have a -2. In this direction, you have a, I think it's a 2, but let's double check. How do you check this? X times 5x equals 5x squared. X times -2 gives me -2x, and 5x times 2 gives me 10x. 2 times -2 equals -4. So basically to go from the outside of the box to the, to go from the inside of the box to the outside, we are taking the greatest common factor of factoring. And to check your answer, the opposite of that is multiplying. So go from the outside of the box to the inside, you just multiply and then add. Okay, where are we? I need this one and this one. So I have x plus 2 and 5x minus 2. Remember, one of these, the box, or let's draw a triangle. Can I draw a triangle? That's a triangle. Box times a triangle equals 0. that implies that one of these has to equal 0. So we're going to set both of those equal to 0. Let's do that. X plus 2 equals 0, and 5x minus 2 equals 0. So we're just going to get x by itself. I'm just going to subtract 2 here. X equals -2. Let's add 2. I get 5x equals 2. And then I get divided by 5, x equals 2/5. Okay? Let's put all those puzzle pieces together. You don't really need this next part, but it is, whoa. It is a visual of what's happening, okay? So I have a graph. I have -2. I have that 4/10, which is 0.4. I have a c value that is -4. And an a value that is positive. So the graph's going to open up. And the common mistake, I'm just going to highlight, do I have an extra color here? Is that the vertex is not always the y-intercept. Okay, so that's how you piece it all together. See you guys.